Hi there. Let's take a quick look at the main financial methods of motivation used by businesses. As they consider which methods of motivation to use and at what level to set them, there are various factors that a business needs to consider. For example, employment legislation and regulation. Are there any rules, regulations around the minimum level of pay that needs to be paid? When setting financial motivation levels, a business needs to consider its recruitment and retention needs. Paying a competitive salary, for example, might be the best way of ensuring that it recruits the kind of people it needs and also keeping the people it needs to keep and wants to keep. Another key factor to consider, particularly when it comes to the mix of financial motivation, is the extent to which a business wants pay to be linked to the performance of the individual, but also whether pay should be linked to the performance of a team rather than to an individual. And as we'll see as we quickly go through this list of the main methods of financial motivation, some of these methods are very much team incentives, others are more about the individual. Let's take a look then and very quickly go through the main methods, the main financial methods a business can use. The first two are really what you would describe as basic pay. Wages are pay that is normally based on each hour worked, a wage rate per hour, and it's either paid to the employee weekly or monthly based on the hours worked times by the wage rate. A variation on the theme, but very popular, very common, is a monthly salary. It's actually an annual salary divided into 12 months, paid at the end of each month. So, for example, a salary of £50,000 a year would be split into 12 months worth, paid at the end of each month. Wages and salaries then are the basic pay. Many employees also potentially qualify for bonuses. A bonus arises when a target has been achieved. So a bonus is perhaps the most common example of performance-related pay. Similarly, some employees may have some or all of their pay based around the volume or the value of the sales that they have achieved, so-called commission. For example, a commission might be 20% of the sales achieved. And sometimes commission is tiered, so that the highest levels of commission are only earned once certain levels of sales have been achieved. But you can see that commission is also performance related. Another performance related incentive is what's known as a profit share. And here, once the profit of the business is being calculated and worked out, usually at the end of the financial year, a proportion of that profit is shared out amongst either some or, perhaps better, all the employees. Share options are another less common but interesting incentive, and the idea here is that the employee benefits financially from the overall performance of the business, as that performance is reflected in an increased value of the business. And lastly, let's mention what are called fringe benefits, or benefits in kind. Fringe benefits are financial motivation. They have a financial value, but they aren't basic pay. So, for example, an employee might be given a discount on the products of the business, staff discounts. An employee might be offered free or discounted meals, health insurance, or they may be provided with a company vehicle as part of their employment, all part of the overall financial package that an employee is offered. Those then are the main methods, the main financial methods of motivation.